Khloé Kardashian's biological father has always been in question. You've heard this story. Many of us think that it might be O.J. Simpson.
She posted this picture today talking about I never wear my natural hair. Well, bitch, that natural hair looks real mixed to me.
Khloé, why wouldn't we just do a DNA test? Once and for all, we have an answer. Like, this is the truth.
Sometimes
Done.
I don't need an answer.
It concerns you. What?
After the news of O.J. Simpson's passing away from cancer reached social media, it didn't take long before Khloé Kardashian, who is suspected of being his daughter, started trending right alongside him. Now, fans are speculating how exactly Khloé is connected to him and what she might have won now that he's gone. For years now, rumors of Khloé Kardashian having a different father than her siblings have been floating around, and the number one suspect in this matter is O.J. Simpson, best friend of the Kardashian family who has been a staple in Kris Jenner's life since before her kids were born. People had been quick to notice that Khloé didn't necessarily look like her sisters, not just because of her face, but also because of her height. And she didn't necessarily look like her father either. However, the conspiracies really picked up when Kris Jenner admitted that she had indeed had an affair while married to her ex-husband Rob Kardashian. The rumors only got wilder from there, as even Rob's new wife, whom he married after his divorce from Kris, had revealed that he had told her Khloé wasn't his biological daughter. Khloé is not his kid. He told me that after we got married. He just kind of looked at me and said, it was a matter of fact. He said, well, you know that Khloé's not really a Kardashian, don't you? And I said, okay. And that was it. This was very shocking information, as while people had certainly been discussing the possibility of it being the truth, this 2012 interview was the first instance where someone could actually confirm the matter. It certainly raised a lot of alarms amongst the public, and people were quick to start speculating who exactly her real father could be, which is where the theories of it being the Kardashians' best friend O.J. Simpson started appearing. But Rob's wife wasn't the only one to make such suggestions either, as Norman Pardo, who was said to have been O.J.'s managed, has been credited for being one of the original voices behind the rumors. However, while he went around claiming that Khloé was indeed his daughter, O.J. actually denied the fact that Norman was ever his manager. I've always managed my own affairs, and I'd like to think very successfully. So, when you see these guys like Norm and these guys claim that they are my manager, it's just not true. I may have done a deal here or there with them, but none of these guys were anything remotely like a manager for me. But one thing that couldn't be denied was his closeness to the family. O.J. was extremely involved in the Kardashians' life, as Rob had been his lawyer for a long time. And when he was first accused of the murder of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ron Goldman back in 1994, something which he was initially cleared of in 1995, however, was again found liable for 3 years later. Due to her husband, Kris became very close friend of O.J. and his wife, as the friendship seemed to merge the families, right up until and even after O.J. was accused of the murder. In fact, she was so close to them that she even named Kendall after O.J.'s late wife, making her middle name Nicole. Rob was therefore very involved in O.J.'s life and vice versa, which is why many people believe that Kris could have had an affair with O.J., especially since she admitted to having one while married to Rob. In fact, while the trial was going on, even the Kardashian kids seemed to take O.J.'s side in it. Kim Kardashian even spoke up about the support for her dad in the case. I definitely took my dad's side. We just always thought my dad was the smartest person in the world, and he really believed in his friend. Kim actually spoke quite a lot about how the trial affected her and her siblings, and how much of an influence O.J. had on them as kids. My dad pulled Courtney and me out of school. He said, "I want you girls to witness a piece of history and what a trial is like." She then explained how even her mom, Kris, was present at the trial, and how she actually wasn't too happy to have her kids involved in such a thing. She said, "You're supposed to be in school. What are you doing here?" Courtney and I didn't even look at her. Courtney and I were drawn to our dad. We felt like mom was happily remarried, so we would live with dad. We didn't want him to be by himself. However, while they were incredibly supportive of their dad, the trial was still extremely hard on all of them, and Kim actually revealed that while he strongly protected OJ, even he had some doubts about how innocent he was, which is why Kim now doesn't seem to have a real opinion on whether or not he was innocent, something which most likely applies to Kourtney and Khloé as well. However, despite the many rumors, the family has tried to deny them for years. At one point, things got so bad that Kris attempted to prove to Khloé that she was indeed Rob's daughter by asking her to get a DNA test in season 7 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Kris was very set on the fact that it needed to be done to get everyone to stop speculating, which is why she approached Khloé with the idea, as she said, "I know all the rumors are absolutely ridiculous, but I know this is something she needs in order to feel complete." However, while she did end up convincing Kim, Kourtney, and Rob to take DNA tests, Khloé actually refused to do it, which only made the situation all the more suspicious. At the time, she said it was because she didn't need a DNA test to prove it.
Like, your dad isn't your dad?
But I don't care what they're saying. Because everyone's calling me fat, do you want me to go get lipo?
This is Dr. Teddy.
Seriously? My dad is Robert Kardashian. My other dad is Bruce Jenner. If you f***ed other people during the same time you do not know, go on Maury. Like, I don't care.
And seeing as a DNA test was never actually done, people couldn't stop speculating that there was some truth to the matter. In fact, the rumors have gone on for so long that addressed the issue back in 2022 on a podcast.
I always thought Kris was a cute girl. She was really nice. But, I was dating supermodels.
You know the rumor.
But the rumor ain't true. It's not even nowhere close to being true.
But while that was the last time OJ got to talk about the rumors, it wasn't the last time as denied it back in 2019 as well. He said, "Bob Kardashian, he was like a brother to me. He was a great guy. He met and married Kris, and they really had a terrific time together. When they were together, unfortunately, that ended. Khloé, like all the girls I'm very proud of, just like I know Bob would be if he was here. But the simple facts of the matter is, she's not mine." But despite everyone repeatedly denying the rumors, the truth seems to be much clearer, as many fans are extremely set on the idea that Khloé is indeed OJ's daughter, based on Kris's infidelity and his connection to the family. One of the main reasons for this is that she doesn't seem to look anything like her siblings and heavily resembles OJ's daughter. This is a comparison of Khloé before her surgeries with OJ's daughter Sydney Simpson. Khloé is also about 8-9 inches taller than her sisters Kim and Kourtney. Even all these years later, people have not given up on this conspiracy, as Khloé began trending at the same time as the news about OJ passing from cancer, as everyone seemed to wish her condolences. R.I.P. OJ Simpson. Poor Khloé Kardashian, first she loses Robert and Bruce, and now her real dad. Khloé Kardashian logging on Twitter and seeing her name trending next to OJ's. Wishing Khloé Kardashian a lot of comfort as she mourns her father's passing, the legendary OJ Simpson. In fact, even Khloé's own social media began being flooded by comments about OJ under the newest post from her vacation. "I'm sorry about your dad's passing. My condolences. RIP to your dad." Khloé hasn't actually addressed the matter as of yet, or even commented on OJ's passing. However, Caitlyn Jenner was found commenting about it, as she made her feelings very clear on Twitter, where she said, "Good riddance, OJ Simpson." But while some people speculated about Khloé's relationship with OJ, there have even been some very crazy theories that suggest that she was praying for his passing in order to get access to his will and the money and fame that comes with it. Khloé Kardashian going to snatch the money in OJ's will. Some people have even gone as far as to suggest that this might be a much bigger issue than just her hoping to end up in OJ's will, and that she might have even made some of the alleged Hollywood dark and devilish deals that sacrificed OJ's life in order to gain fame. It's certainly shown to get her a lot of attention, as her name has been trending right alongside him ever since the news dropped. However, while it's hard to disprove the theory, it's also hard to come up with any concrete evidence that it could be true. Do you guys think Khloé is actually OJ's daughter and that she could have offered him for fame and money? Let me know down below, and don't forget to check out this other video.